Yes, it's recording. What am I? So I haven't made a video in about 4 years, and I went kind of hermit mode. I'm not fully coming out of hermit mode. I like it there. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. It's peaceful. Anyways, so I've been really delving into my art lately, and I've been organizing boxes and stuff and whatnot, and I came across some old drawings of mine from when I was like a youngins. I don't know how young, but I mean I've been doing art since I could hold a pencil, basically, since I knew what art was. So I don't have things like way back from when I was like 5 and stuff, although there are drawings from then. But we'll see what I have in store. Anyways, I haven't looked at these in a long time, so I'll be reviewing these with you guys. I'll start off. Okay, I found this this book, I guess. It's not finished, that my brother and I made, my older brother. It has the author of as my brother and the illustrator me. So I don't know how old we were, but I have a feeling I was definitely under 8 years old. This is the drawing. Can you see it? It's pretty detailed. It's pretty, but I had fun doing it. And so it's called The Secret. Wait, yeah, The Secret of the Hidden Tunnel. The Secret, and it's only, we didn't finish it, so we should get on finishing that. And then I found these canvases that I didn't paint on, I just drew on them. This one. It says, just take one step at a time, there's no need to rush, it's like learning to fly or falling in love, you know, Jordan Sparks. Anyways. But my point of doing this is to show that, show my progress, and also that, I don't know, it took me a long time to take myself seriously as an artist, and I think it's just been a recent thing, thanks to an art community that I've been that I found in my city, and that has been really nice. And also just seeing my friends and family support my art and them consider me an artist. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm taking myself more seriously as an artist. And the thing is, I think I've been an artist my whole life, even though I don't have a degree in art or anything like that, but I've got passion. I've got passion, haven't I? I do. So, anyways, here's one. A Merry Christmas. Little penguin. Wow. I loved drawing this penguin guy. I think I drew him like all of the time. And I signed it on the back, Justin Bieber. Huh? I'm cool like that. Yeah. Okay. This one is just, I just wrote Justin Bieber a bunch of times. Justin Bieber fever. Yes, I was a believer. I'm not gonna show this one. It's supposed to be a thumb. I'm not showing it. I think it might get flagged. Okay, here's a portrait of a cheerleader. A cheerleader. Oh yeah. These are magnificent. I hope that like this is inspiring because of where I'm at now. I wasn't always this way. It's about dedication and and putting in the time, and I would spend hours just drawing and watching drawing videos in my spare time. Snowman. So it's a skill. It's something you can learn. I think just like anything creative, it's not like I was born with this natural talent. I was born with the passion for it, for sure. But it takes work and dedication and commitment, just like anything does that you want to see progress in. Yeah, these are, I don't know what this is. I guess it's a War and Death. JK, JK. Okay. I think this is like a little alien creature guy. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. Okay, side profile. Side profile. Here we go. Yeah. It's very proportionate. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of these. This is supposed to be an eyeball, I guess. Can you see that? Just make sure you can see this. Eyeball. Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. Woodward. I didn't even watch SpongeBob. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob. But let's be real, I still did watch. I did watch SpongeBob at my friend's house and stuff. We're like in secret. Gary, Mr. Krabs. Plankton. If I show every single drawing, this is going to be a long video. Moo, I'm a sheep. That's my humor. They always make jokes like that, and then people will be like, sheep don't go moo. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. That's the joke. Sorry, it's not that funny. So this is a self-portrait. I think it looks like me. Pretty spot on. This, my brother bought me this sketchbook. My older brother, when I don't know. Let's see. Oh. Okay, guess we're jumping ahead to 2017. Show this first drawing. It's not an original. It's something that I just found on Pinterest. I don't know who the original artist is. I gave up drawing it as well because I did. And then this, I think I started drawing. This is just a bunch of scribbles. I think I started trying to draw a picture of my boyfriend and I. Well, he's my husband now. Boyfriend at the time. A picture of us, but I wasn't liking how it was turning out. There's a lot of unfinished drawings in some of my sketchbooks as well, because I just get I start not liking it, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to finish it. Okay, this one I remember feeling really proud of. I drew this I drew this during my lunch breaks. I wasn't supposed to be in a classroom, but I would sneak and go and find an empty classroom, and then I would work on this during the lunch break. So that was fun, and I felt really proud of this one. Okay, and then I drew some body positivity. Yeah. Some of that. Did some portraits of some friends. Did this again. I think this is from Pinterest, probably. I didn't really know how to make original art. I just did a lot of but I wasn't selling my art. I was just doing it for practice because I wanted to draw. I wasn't planning on doing anything with it. Again, another unfinished sketch. Let me show you guys how much more I have to show. This is gonna take a while. Oh, it's there. And then these as well. We'll see what we get through. Okay, okay, wait. I'm starting to remember now. This actually, I remember I drew this with no reference. I drew it from my head, which I thought that I didn't do that until recently, but I remember that I tried to do it occasionally. It's not too bad for just whipping it out of thin air. Okay, yes, this one was of Miss Ariana Grande. I remember being really proud of this Ariana Grande one, but I think I did trace at least like the proportions of her face so that I could get proper proportions, because I was tired of my portraits not looking like the people that I was making them look like. Okay, this one though I did not trace, and I remember I was really excited because it was the first time I thought that I caught a likeness within one of my portraits. Can you guys see that? Yes. So it's of my best friend. She's low-key one of my muses. I draw her quite often just because, I don't know, she's got a great face to draw. She looks like a walking piece of art. I don't know. I love my friends. I think my mother-in-law asked me to do a drawing of a photo of my now husband and I when I graduated, and I started it, but I did not finish it because I didn't like it. But that also goes to show like how many things, yeah, drawings just go unfinished. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Okay, here we go. I didn't and don't use pencil crayons very often. I would love to get into it more. I have better pencil crayons now, the Prism ones. I got them for a class that I was taking this year, and so I would love to start using those more. Anyways, I think just another Pinterest inspired thing. Okay, this one I was making a collage of Disney. This one I was making a collage of Disney characters. Because I love Disney. And as you can see, I did not finish that either. Here's just some scribbles. Some little scribbles. I think this was another TikTok trend in like 2020. Was it 2020? I didn't date it. I think this was during COVID. And then I started doing this like trash art, which I also got from TikTok. But they're fun. So this is another one. Except for this one, I haven't finished it yet. I keep buying more and not finishing the ones that I have, so I need to stop doing that. This one, my husband got for me, the sketchbook. It's beautiful. My mom's dog chewed off. It used to close like this, but not my dog. Anyways, got chewed off by a dog. It's fine. And my first sketch in here was of my cousin. Snapchat filter of my cousin, which I remember feeling also very proud of. Anyways, and there's that one. I've got Halloween stickers on the other pages because why not? And then there's that one, which I remember not liking. I haven't shared a lot of these drawings that I have. I've never shown anywhere because I was not proud of them, but I still did them anyways. This was another one my second drawing that I made with no reference, just from my mind. Also in 2017, which I was also proud of. And yeah. Okay, this was my first, I think it was my first, or at least one of my male portraits. I just didn't feel confident in drawing men. I don't know why. You'd think it'd be easier, but nay. This one, yeah, I didn't love the proportions. I just didn't like it. Same with this one. Yeah, most of these I remember not liking them. And I kept drawing though because I love drawing. But yeah, I remember not liking them. That was an attempt of drawing Wonder Woman. Again, does not look like her. That's supposed to be Gal Gadot. That does not look like Gal Gadot. But the thing is, I tried and I kept going, and I think that's what's important. Okay, and then Black Panther. Oh, I remember this one. This was one that I really liked doing. Okay, so that's like most of my portraits from then. That's what they all like looked like. It was that style. So I'll go. Here's a drawing of my other cousin. Started getting deeper values. Yeah, I was really scared in my early drawings of values. For some reason, I was like, I had to do everything super light. I don't know why. But then high school art classes taught me to use more value. Here's another one that I don't think I finished drawing this one either. I was gonna do like a floral thing. It was gonna be cool, but I gave up on it because I didn't like it. And then there's my first drawing that I did of Billie Eilish. This is another one that was supposed to be Ariana Grande, and I didn't like how it looked, so I didn't continue with it. This was just, I was trying to draw a more, I don't know, just a quick, I was trying to draw portraits in a non-realistic style and just like quicker. So I don't know how I don't know, I just started doing that. That was in 2022. Oh, this is one of me, self-portrait of moi. And that's the thing, is not every drawing or piece of art that you make is going to be like amazing, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't worth it or that you shouldn't do it. Yeah. Okay, here is a pen drawing I did of a drag queen. I forget which one. It's another one of those stylized sketches. You see me peeking. I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not, so I need to like, oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'll pause from that for a little, because then actually I stopped drawing in there until more recently, so the next drawings are going to be recent drawings, and I want to kind of do this in somewhat of a chronological order of my art journey progress. Okay, then I started getting more into like ink drawings. Here's a ink portrait I did of myself, a more like abstract kind. Most of these you can go see on my Instagram. They're still up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus more on like graphite drawings than ink drawings. So I'm also gonna maybe do another video of my painting journey, which isn't too extensive, but I do have more of one than I thought that I did. Any hoodles. These are my portraits that I remember feeling proud of in 2021. Oh, one of them is 2022. Okay, I'll start off with this one. I forget her name, but she's the actress from Squid Game. Yeah. So I started trying to get more into realism and such. And then I did this one I really liked. I like all of these actually. It was Vision from WandaVision. Yeah. Marvel, well, yeah, anyways. And then this is another one of my best friend. So if you remember, I made one before that was really light and really bad, and so this is an updated one, which I also felt really proud of because I really took time on her hair. I used to rush hair, or I would like pick people like brunettes so that I could just scribble in, but that doesn't look good. So personally, I don't think it does. If you want to do that, maybe that's your style. I don't know. It also doesn't matter because art is whatever you want it to be. And then this was one I was so proud of that I did of Billie Eilish, my second Billie Eilish one. And I still love this one. And then in 2022, I made one of Rachel Zegler. I don't think that I made any progress with this one. It was just another drawing. In fact, I think my Billie Eilish one is better than that one. So, yeah. And then I decided I should start. Wait, do I have? Yes. I decided that I should start taking some classes for my art. In-person classes because I was tired of just watching videos of people drawing. I wanted to get actual feedback on my work, and also I wanted to take myself more seriously as an artist, because even though I was doing all these drawings and I was always drawing, I didn't consider myself an artist, and I wasn't confident enough to call myself one. Like I did. Even though on my Instagram I always had artists up there, I never I was like, I'm a fraud, you know, imposter syndrome. But as I'm growing and learning, I'm like, no, I'm an artist, and I've always been an artist, and I'm always going to be an artist whether I have a degree or not. Okay, so then started taking drawing classes. And I got a bigger sketchbook, more professional, Strathmore. And we started off with just making a value line. And then we did a gesture drawing of a hand. In the beginning of these is just a bunch of exercises, which, and I feel like, and I was as well, not so much anymore, but I was scared of making ugly art, which, again, not sure that there's such a thing as that. Personally, I know that everyone has different styles and tastes, and so you might see something and be like, oh, that's ugly to me, but someone else might see that and be like, that's the most beautiful piece of art I've ever seen. So, like, it's all subjective. Anyways, and drawing of a pear, classic, eyeball drawing. Oh, that's the thing, that's also the thing, I have more drawings than this, but this is what I have on hand of my works. Another eyeball. Those two were done with Conte, I think. Yes, they were. They were both done with Conte. This I'm not sure what this is. Stylized portrait, I guess. The one on the left's supposed to be me. Anyways. But that's also the thing. Again, I made that like this year, I'm pretty sure, or last year. And it doesn't look like most of the work that I make. Yeah, and this is just more like patterns and stuff. Yeah, some drawings in here I can't show because scandalous reasons. Anyways, here's some more. There's more landscape. That's also a thing. I've started getting into more landscape, more so with painting, not so with drawing. This was a drawing that my first drawing I think that I did of a live person. A live person. Okay. Of like a live model, sorry. Like instead of just a reference photo, I was drawing from the person that was in front of me. She was my classmate. She was so cute. And I know I said I wasn't gonna do ink back. This was a fun little piece I did. Okay, and then the second, oh, I'm all over the place. Now I can go back to this one because that's when I started getting more into it again. I'm so sorry for that squeaking in the back. But here is the second guy that I did without a reference. It was a live model. Well, no, I took a picture of him. That's a lie. Yeah, never mind. He was a live model, but I went and took a picture of him and worked from that. I still looked at him for things to get like some details that I couldn't see in the picture. And then I also like worked on it at home to make the shading more and stuff and work on the beard. This was just a quick sketch that I did of a live model from the same group. I wasn't trying to, this was just like an exercise, I guess, just trying to quickly sketch her. And then same again with that. So those were just like warm-ups, I guess, basically. And then I did this one of her. I'm not obsessed with it, but I did it. Started drawing more with Conte and stuff, and pastels. And this was a funky self-portrait in the style inspired by Francis Bacon, which I liked doing. An animal, cat. This is done with Conte. This was actually, I think, the first funky abstract drawing that I did. The one that was on the first page, I didn't realize that I skipped the first page, so then I went back later and made that one. And then this was the second one that I made. Tried to go a little more weird with it. This was a self-portrait. I think I look like Jigsaw. And then I really love this one. It's my profile picture on my Instagram. This is another funky self-portrait. I haven't done one of these in a while, but they're very fun to do. This is one I did of my friends and I in that kind of style. So I'm experimenting more with styles and stuff, as you can see. I tried it again. Didn't like how this one turned out. But that's the thing. It's not they're not all gonna be good, and that's fine. That was the girl that I did another drawing of her from the live model thing. I think this was from, I think I did take a picture of her though. Oh yeah, and another one. This one I didn't take a picture. This one I was trying to look at her face. So not sure that it has like a likeness to her. But it was a fun experiment and portrait to do. Okay, and I tried to make one of my husband as well. I didn't like how it turned out. I don't know what it is about him. I can't capture his face how I want to. And every time I draw him, I'm just like, no, it's not good enough. This is an unfinished one. Started working on it, and I actually forgot that it existed. I started making weird portraits from there. Like that. That. Okay, here's a fun drawing that I did. I'm not sure I was just playing around, experimenting. Another, this was from, yeah, life portrait. Here's another oddball. It's a bug. And another one. Okay, and then I took a portrait class of how to draw portraits better with live models, and so we weren't allowed to we weren't allowed to take pictures in the beginning. As we went further down the class, we were allowed to take pictures, but I think that she wanted us to rely more on our eyes and work on that. So, oh, okay, wait, before I go into these. This was, I followed a YouTube tutorial. I forget, I'll link it in the description. Not for this, okay, yeah, I'll show that one first. Anyways, so I followed a video tutorial for this one. And this one I was like so proud of. I taped off the edges, and then yeah. Oh yeah, here's another drawing that I liked. Anyways, I'll go back to, that was confusing. Going back to recent classes. Okay, let's see. Don't remember what one of my first ones was. Don't know that it's here. Maybe this is one of my first ones. I'm not sure, actually. I don't remember. And here's another one. Yeah, I should have dated these because I don't remember in which order. Another one. This one's quite light. I think I didn't have much time to do this one. It was just in the last few minutes of class. I don't know if you can see anything there. This is one. I think that this one I taped it off and then I covered it with charcoal and I erased the light that I saw, so it was like reverse. And then from there I got black paper and started doing some portraits with white Conte on black paper. Here's another one I did. More graphite. Oh yeah, this one was, I tried to do it in a more loose kind of drawing. And this one. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Oh, I guess I made a charcoal drawing last night that I'll go grab, and that will be the last thing that I show for now. This one I covered the page in charcoal, and then I wanted to try and erase the light and then go back in with charcoal and do more erasing, but so I was focusing more on erasing. This was supposed to be Billie Eilish. It does not look like Billie Eilish. But I wasn't going for likeness. that wasn't my focus for this drawing. I was focusing on the erasing. That was the exercise. Anyways, here it is. Yes. So that's my art journey. Wait. Okay, I have some other ink drawings that I want to show actually. Okay, this one I am quite proud of, and I would love to start doing more ink portraits like this because that was really fun to do. I missed 2 drawings that I did that I'm quite proud of. Excuse me? Okay, so we did a horse in class. I am quite proud of this drawing. I I think that was done with pencil. I don't think it was done with Conte. But this was done with Conte. It's supposed to be Pedro Pascal. I'm still working on getting people's likeness. Sometimes I nail it and sometimes it's a complete miss. So I'm still on my art journey. But anyways, I guess that's it. I don't know how long this video is. My battery is about to die, so perfect timing. Yeah, I hope that basically, if anything, you maybe got inspired from this video to not give up on your art, because that's annoying me. I'm so sorry. That's been throughout the whole video. Anyways, but if I was inside, it would be my AC. So there's always something. Anyways, don't stop making art. Don't stop creating. Never stopping. Stay curious, stay creative. I think it's so human to create. Art is such a human thing. I think I might make another video like this, but for my paintings. And then who knows, maybe I won't make another video for another 4 years. Anyways, alright. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good rest of your life.